Hey there guys, today we're making this awesome shaker card. Isn't this cute? Look how sweet this is. We've got all the cute little snowflakes and glitter in here, and it's actually really easy to make. So I'm going to take you through it. I'll pop that out of the way and just introduce you to what you need. You actually don't need very much for this, so it's an impressive card to make for not a lot of supplies. This is the new Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. Absolutely beautiful. On one side you've got these gorgeous photo quality scenes, and on the other side you've got this gorgeous silver foiled paper. So as I go through, you can see that it's a mass of pinks and natural colors, blues, grays, just gorgeous. And you can see everything's pretty and shiny and frosty and just lovely. And on the back, oh look at that purple, look at that. Let me find it again. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. And on the back you've got all these gorgeous silver foiled designs, so stripes and branches and snowflakes and all sorts of things. Okay, and no matter where you live, this is beautiful paper, and you can use it all year round. It's not just for Christmas, but I am making a Christmas card today. I'm starting out with, I've got a base here, a card base of Seaside Spray is the name of this colour. It's one of my favourite new colours. It's just lovely, and it's one of our in colour range for 2019 to 2021. And I've also got, I'm actually going to cut a piece of this paper here. So I just was deciding which one to do. I might do the same one, although really I could pick. So the one I did this time was this one here. Let's see how pretty that is. That would be a nice one. Maybe I'll do that one again. Or there's also this lovely pink one. That'd be something a little bit different with the trees. And I've also made a card already with this lovely piece here. But I think I'll go with the same one today, just because I love all the blues. I think that's really pretty. So let's pick that. Okay, now I'm going to be cutting this piece down, and you can see that's going to fit just inside there with a bit of a border all the way around. So it's really pretty paper, just so lovely. Okay, so this is actually really easy to do. I'm using the Feels Like Frost, actually no, they're called frosted frames. And what I'm using is a frame. It's this one here. I've used this large piece, and I've actually already gone ahead and I've cut out my piece of, I'm using the Sparkle Glimmer Paper, which is this one, as you can see, and I've already pre-cut that. And then we have another piece here. So what I did was I ran it through so that I had this whole piece cut out, and then I put this piece in the middle and cut the middle out, which created the frame. Okay, so this is already pre-cut and ready to go. And let me bring that in. And then I've also, so this is going to end up on here. Now it's up to you whether you wanted to, you could have it going either way. But I actually really like, I think this is a little bit more going on up here, and I'd like that in my sky. So what I did was I laid this down, just the frame, so that I could use it as a bit of a template to know where to put my words. And I'm picking my words out of the matching stamp set. So this is called Frosted Foliage. This is part of the Feels Like Frost bundle. And it's got these great greetings, and the one I wanted to use is this one, which is such a pretty sentiment, wishing you a season full of family, friends and happiness. Isn't that nice? And there's also some lovely snowflakes and other elements in here, but I really love that little greeting. That'd be nice on the inside of a card as well. Alright, so I'm going to ink that up. I'm using Night of Navy ink, and because I've got this in position, I'm going to make you look at the back of my head for a second. I'm sorry, but I'm just lining that up so that I know that I've got my words straight. There we go, just like that. All right, so that's done. I'm just going to move that out of the way. Now I've cut a piece of acetate. So this is our window sheets, but you could use any acetate you might have. And I've done this in inches so it more easily lines up with the frame. So the shorter side is 2 3/4 of an inch. So just checking on here. So it's 2 3/4 of an inch. That is correct. Or if you're doing centimetres, it'd be 7, but it's easier, I think, in inches. And the other side is 3 inches and 1/16. So, yeah, 3 1/16, just over 3. And this is 2 3/4. that is correct. And that's the little window that I've got here. And what I did was I turned it over, and using Tombow, which is one of my favourite adhesives these days. I never used to use Tombow, and now I'm using it all the time. And I'm just using a little bit of Tombow around the outside of my frame. And then with my piece of acetate here, I'm just going to line that up right on the back. Now if you follow those measurements that I just gave you, your acetate will not show from behind the frame. So that makes it nice and easy. Doesn't take very long for this to dry. But now I have a framed piece of acetate which is ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, that will take usually a couple of minutes to dry, but we'll move on in the interest of time. And I'm now going to bring in, these are our foam adhesive strips, which you can purchase in our annual catalogue. And they're very, very handy little thing to have in your collection of adhesive, especially if you think you might be making any kind of shaker card. They're great for that. So what I need to do is I need to look all the way around and make sure that I've got all the gaps covered. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Okay, and then I'm going to pull the backs off my adhesive foam. This stuff really makes it easy to do shakers, and this is a very simple shaker. As long as you make sure you've got no gaps, you'll be right with that. All right, that's ready to go. I'm just going to leave that there upside down on the table. Bring my card back in. Now the filling for my shaker card, I'm actually using two things. These are both in our upcoming holiday catalogue. This is Ice Stampin' Glitter, which you should be able to see is just this lovely white glitter. And then I've also got Snowflake Sequins, which, let me see if you can see these. How beautiful they are. Look at those. So they're pinks and silver and white mostly, and they're really, really cute. Lots of little stars and snowflakes. So I wanted a combination of both. So I'm going to be adding, the question is always how much. You don't want it to be too much and you don't want it to be too little. So I'm actually going to put a few good pinches of this in, or you could pour it out until it makes a bit of a mound. Now I was pretty happy with the one I did earlier and how much I had in there. So I've kind of got the size of a 50-cent piece or so, and a bit of a rounded mound, and I'm going to add a couple of pinches of the snowflakes and sequins and stars. There we go, a couple of pinches of those. Whoops, got them in places they shouldn't be, but that's okay. They're so pretty. All right, a few extra little bits and pieces lying around. I'll come back and get those later. All right, now the reason that I do it this way is I want to be able to position this in the right spot. Yep, I want it that way. So I'm lining it up where I want it. I want it about there. I want the wishing you. I find the easiest way to get it straight is to make sure your sides are parallel. And then I'm going to push it down all the way around, making sure it makes good contact. And then when I pick it up, you can see, you know, I've got that lovely, look, isn't that cute? So to put the whole thing down, because it's pattern paper, you could use whatever adhesive you like, but I think snail works really, really well with pattern paper. And then we we're just going to pop that onto our card base. And would you believe our card is done? How easy is that, guys? Really simple little shaker card, but really, really effective. Look, yay! I think that's really pretty. I'll pop this up on my blog, and you know, I hope that you enjoy all these things. The Feels Like Frost suite of products is just so beautiful, and I really, really, really love these gorgeous designs in the paper. I just think it's stunning. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back with more for you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.